So a wonderful reference we can use to encourage that lovely interaction between, for example, the lead shoulder and the trail hip. So for example, if you take a line up from the kind of trail hip, typically is very much dependent on the shape of the human frame. So for example, the width and depth of the rib cage and pelvis. So typically, take a line up from that trail hip, kind of almost passes between kind of trail ear, kind of trail shoulder. So really encourage, for example, good movement, good interaction through the kind of rib cage, that kind of lead shoulder pelvis. At top of backswing, the lead shoulder would be on top of that kind of trail hip. So using that line as that reference once again, if you take the line up from the trail hip at top of backswing, it's allowing that lead shoulder to get on top of that trail hip, is wonderfully illustrated also there by those kind of 3D traces. Often what we can see, and often more problematic movement, for example, again is shown now by those kind of 3D traces on screen, often when kind of players move this way, the lead shoulder never gets on top of that kind of trail hip. So using this 3D reference can be a wonderful way of encouraging good movements of that lead shoulder, rib cage in and around that trail hip to very much allow that lead shoulder to move on top of that trail hip as you move and rotate through backswing.